Just hours before the Republican National Convention begins, Trump and his campaign are presenting a united front. Campaign managers telling staffers in a call, and I quote, "In moments of tragedy and horror, we must be resolute in our mission to re-elect President Trump." Well, senior political commentator and former Trump campaign advisor David Urban joins us, along with CNN political commentator and former Biden White House senior policy advisor Ashley Allison. Okay, thanks so much to both of you. So, we just had this press conference that I don't know if you guys heard much of, but the bottom line was they're not going to talk about yesterday, and nothing's changed. Nothing's changed at all on the security front. David, I'm not asking you to reflect upon that, although obviously there was a lot of criticism of that. But that may be true for the security perspective. But from the messaging perspective, the speeches we're going to hear, the run of show, there are some changes, right? I mean, what do you think we're going to see that's different than what they were expecting to do 24 hours ago?
Well, listen, nobody really knows what the official program was going to be to begin with. But now we know we've had some additions in Nikki Haley and some others, which will be very interesting. And look, I think the message is going to be one of unity, of trying to, make sure America's safe and is secure, and that people feel that way, not only in their homes, but in their pocketbooks, when they walk the streets, and one of unity, right? This is a time when Americans need to be kind of drawn together, not try to be so divisive. Look, the former president was almost killed by a mere matter of an inch, probably. And we're lucky that as an America, as a country, America's lucky that the president wasn't killed, because it would have thrown us into an awful spot. So everybody should be thanking God tonight that he survived, and looking at what can we learn from this moving forward? How can we reduce the temperature? Ashley and I, we agree that we don't agree on a lot of things, right? But we're friends. Look, we're standing like next to each other, so close, almost bumping into each other. But we do it respectfully, right? We do it respectfully. Yes. And without vitriol, and America's a marketplace of ideas, and let's have that debate.
Yeah, well, believe me, I know in television terms, you guys are truly on top of each other right now. So, Ashley, let me, Ashley, in this context, though, President Biden spoke earlier, right, and then he opted to decide to give an Oval Office address at 8 o'clock, heart of prime time on a Sunday night. The last time he gave such an address was after what happened in Israel in October, okay? So just to everyone understand the seriousness of this moment. I don't think any American questions the seriousness of this moment. What do you think we're going to hear from him tonight, Ashley?
Well, first, I think it's important that we hear from the president, that we heard from him immediately. He put a statement out yesterday, went and addressed the American public, told people not to jump to assumptions, because we just don't know. We still are trying to figure out who this person was that took the shot. And then he came out again, keeping people updated. That's actually what leaders do, is they communicate regardless of your political ideologies. He's the president of the entire United States. And so he's communicating to American citizens, but he's also communicating to the world that somebody took a shot, but America stands strong. We are united, maybe not uniform, but we are united, and we are going to protect each other. And so I think tonight what you will hear is the importance of democracy, the importance, to David's point, of the marketplace of ideas, the importance of not jumping to assumptions and not blaming each other, and that he ran in 2020 to unite this country, to save the soul of America. And so I think you're going to hear him pull on that and say it's a time for unity and not distress, and that it's not about politics, it's about who we are as people and as Americans.
In the GOP, David, if one person stands for what unity looks like, it's Nikki Haley, right, who continued to garner 20% of the vote in state after state, even when she was no longer running, who recently graciously both endorsed the former president despite what she had said about him on the campaign trail, and released her delegates to him. The initial response from the former president was she's still not invited to the convention and not coming. That changed, right? That's what you point out has changed. She's not only coming, but she's been given a speaking slot, we understand, on Tuesday. Now, she can write a speech in 5 minutes, given her experience on the trail. But, David, she's writing it completely in the context of this moment.
Sure.
How important to the country, right? You look at those 20% of voters, some of them might have gone to Joe Biden.